Everyone, my name is Chisomudochukwu. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Whatever that is worth doing is worth doing well. In a marital relationship, if you're married, it is ideal that you get married and get happily married. If you are getting intimate moments with your partner, it's good you have such times that you will not regret. But all these things doesn't just happen accidental. No good relationship is accidental. You have to be intentional about building your family, about making your relationship with your partner to be a great one, about having the best exercise during your bedroom times. In this video, I want to share with us some tips that can enable you to make your marriage or your relationship to flourish. Allow me to begin with a story. Earlier on, when I got married to my wife, I was doing some things for her willingly out of the passion and that initial zeal, some things like I washing her pants and then bathing her and some other related activities. But few months into the marriage life, I have to give myself a pause and ask myself, what actually am I doing? Am I not being stupid? All these things, is it not nonsense? How would somebody feel about it? So along the line, I stopped those exercises and I realized that it paid my wife. One night we were betting. She was surprised I failed to wash the undie. So, does that actually mean she's lazy? Of course, that is not. Does that actually turn me to be a slave? Of course, that is not. Does that not make me to be man enough? Of course, that is not. Now, I overlook, it's just that naturally she derives joy out of such services. And then not only she, women in general derives joy, enjoy it when their man give them such services. Now, I overlook her feelings. I overlook making her happy, and I was trying to toe the line of what the society's view about it. Now, what can we derive out of it? There are some things that you could do to make your partner to feel happy. To the society, it becomes a nonsense or stupid act. But on the other hand, it's giving your family a boost. It's giving your marital relationship a boost. It's giving you a happy family life. Remember, when I do some things and make my wife happy, she becomes happy, and also it makes her to also serve me happily. And we enjoy our intimate moments. Something similar to that. There was a time I was discussing with one of my brothers, and then along the line, we are talking about a relationship or my family life. Along the line, I chipped in how I cook in my house, and out of fun, how I choose to surprise my wife by preparing her best dish, favorite food. So the young man interrupted. Chisom, come on, you are the kind of man that does such nonsense to family, to your partner. It is the woman that is supposed to be doing those things. In the family, there are things that men are supposed to do, and there are also things that the woman is supposed to do. You can't overlook your responsibility to do that, to go and face what the woman's supposed to go and face the woman's responsibility. So when he chipped this in, I had to give myself a pause. So there are things I could be doing which are giving my family, my relationship life a boost. But to the society, it becomes a nonsense. Yeah, that is where we are. Boosting your family, building your family life, your relationship life with some nonsense tips. Nonsense tips are those things. Nonsense is something that amounts to does not make sense. See, the nonsense tips in building your marital relationship with the nonsense tips is a way of giving your family or your relationship life a boost with what the society sees as being nonsense, or what amounts to a stupid act to the society. It ranges from words, thoughts, and the actions. There are some words that you can speak with your spouse. Of course, it amounts to being dirty. In the society's view, it's being dirty, but when you speak such words to your partner, it makes her to feel honey. It makes him to feel. It brings him to the mood, brings him up to the mood. There are some acts of kindness that you will do to your spouse, to the society. Such is nonsense. But when you do that to your partner, it makes him or her to feel honey and to feel appreciated, feeling loved, feeling at home, feeling satisfied. So building your marital relationship with nonsense tips. What are those things that you can do those services or those things that you can do before your spouse that will amount to nonsense yet to the society, yet before your spouse he or she would feel appreciated, feel loved, feel on top of the world. That is just the principle of building your relationship with nonsense tips. On the side of the man, do you wash the undies or the clothes, your wife's undies? Do you bathe her? Do you cook for her? Do you also help in building the family and taking care of the children? The society, before the society, they may see it come on. This is a stupid activity, or these things are nonsense. How can a man like you go and wash the pants of your wife? Is she lazy? Is she relegating activities or her roles before to you? That is how the society would see such acts. But when you do it to your spouse, she feels appreciated, she feels loved, she feels happy, she feels satisfied. Instead of sitting in the sitting room to watch or read or get yourself busy with your phone or your gadgets, have you tried to go inside the kitchen, sit down with her, gist with her as she performing those homely activities in the kitchen? What is the society's perspective about such nonsense or stupid acts, or acts that are not supposed to be meant for men? But this is something that if when you do it, your partner would feel appreciated, feel loved. Now to the woman, do you respect your husband? Yes, the society might say man and woman are equal, but keeping such mentality aside to make your husband or your partner feel loved, feel appreciated, does it not make more meaning than taking it from the angle of the society, or seeing it from the perspective of the society? Kick those bullshit aside, kick those beliefs aside. Do anything that you can do to give your partner, to give your relationship a boost, irrespective of what the society how the society might see it. Giving your relationship a boost with a nonsense tip. To the woman, when your husband calls you How do you answer him? Do you answer him, my lord? Yes, my love. Yes, sir. Such responses now before the society men might mean something else. But when you do that, your man will feel, come on, yes, I have a respectful wife. It might create a positive impression in the heart of your man. If your husband is not buoyant enough, and you are financially fit, yes, he has been paying the school fees of the children, but there is nothing bad in you bringing out your money to pay the school fees or the house rent. To build a happy home, the spouses or the partners must be intentional about it. The spouses must overlook what the society see. The society's mind view about your happy home is inconsequential. What matters most is how you see your family, what you are doing to give your relationship a boost, and then how are you really enjoying your home. Except we're being intentional about building a happy family life, we have subjected our relationship to a crash. Just as I said earlier on, no good relationship is accidental. Don't leave things to chances. Take it in upon yourself to build your family life, to make your relationship with your partner be an enjoyable one, to be the best. And remember, no good relationship is without flaws. And that is part of the sacrifices that you have to make. He who desires a beautiful marriage must be ready, must be prepared to make the sacrifices, sacrificing your time, your finances, your emotions, your feelings, your ego. Bury your ego. Bury your ego, and then once you are there with your spouse, building a marital relationship with nonsense tips. What are those things that the society see? What are those things that you will do to the society and before your spouse? To the society, it amounts to nonsense, but to you, before your spouse, that is a wow experience. I bet you go ahead and do it. Give your relationship a boost. Thank you so much for your time. Do you like the video? Just give me a thumb up and do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more insightful teachings on building a happy family life. Bye.